Where we back again. She's making me back like a bingo, and I'm gonna try to be single. And the way that she's dancing, I don't know. She's making me back like a bingo, and I'm gonna try to be single. And the way that she's dancing, I don't know. Because tonight, I don't care what I will buy. I know we're getting high.
Life is short, so live your life to the fullest. Don't waste precious time. I've heard those words a million times. So I decided to give it a shot. And I'm loving this freedom, the liberty to express myself and just be me. Woohoo!
The way that you move in your window, dancing a lingo, dancing a lingo, a lingo, a lingo. The way that you move in your window. My brain, she got me moving again and again. She's feeling my friends, I can never let go.
Okay, bad girl, wagwan. Me, I know you a professional lips reader, and you know me a professional down dada. Read my lips and follow instructions. Oh, baby, read my lips. Read my lips. Oh, baby, read my lips. No.
I live my life in the moment, and tonight. It's just one of those nights where I seize the moment.
To know that I'm sticking to you. Oh baby, read my lips. Read my lips. Oh baby, read my lips. Oh, read my lips. I don't want your neighbor to know that I'm talking to you. I don't want your brother to know that I'm speaking to you. Okay.
Gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I
had a great time. And I was hoping we...
Save it, Prince Charming. You had fun, I had fun. That should do, okay? Right now. We never met. Bye.
I'm ready for a good time, and I came to groove. The whole band's here and we came to move. Got a fresh haircut and 2 new shoes.
I woke up this morning feeling really good.
I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now.
Aside from the routine message I get from my mother at the beginning of every month about getting a man, it seemed like it was going to be a good day. You would think that after 4 failed marriages, my mother would just accept that I was not made for marriage. Okay. Before your mind starts wandering in different directions with all sorts of ideas, I'm not that old. I was 18 when I first got married, 22 the second, 26 the third, and the last one, I was 31. Now I'm 35, single, free, and loving it. I believe every woman has a right to liberty. Yes, you have a right to be happy, and if being free and independent is what will bring you that happiness, girl, do what you gotta do. I'm not campaigning for divorce here, but no man should ever make you feel like you're not worth it. No, not in my world.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Cause baby, I feel real good, and I wish I would. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, baby.
Now, I am not campaigning for you to get a divorce. No way. I value and appreciate family. When you find your soulmate, you do what you can to make it last forever. Just like Ted. He's been married for 32 years.
I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now.
soon as they leave, release the Kraken.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, by the way, my name is Chelsea Hollis, and I've been a marriage counselor for 10 years. Okay. Do you agree with that, Phil?
Hell no. I've done everything humanly possible to please this woman. She is so
Phil, please. Language.
She is so ungrateful. Nothing I ever do is ever good enough for her. I could take the moon and put it on our front porch. That's still not good enough for her.
That is such an unfair thing to say. I mean, you're gone for over 12 hours every day, and sometimes the whole weekend. What am I supposed to be doing stuck at home with 2 babies?
It's called work, Trish. I mean, I was working to support you and the kids.
So I just get to sit at home and just be a housewife?
But we agreed on that. You were okay with that arrangement.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. Our session is over for today. But I'm glad we're able to get some of these issues out in the open. Now, here's what I want both of you to do this week. I want you to go home, make 2 lists each, all right? The first list should be about all the things you love about the other person, the things that got you excited, that made you take those vows and get married, all right? And now the second list should be about all the things that gross you out about the other person, things that you think are causing the tension in your marriage. Can we get that by next week?
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Chelsea.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys next week, okay?
Thank you.
You okay? Lord, folks like this are the reason why I'm never getting married again. Been there, done that, same old story. Kelly, you're a life save. The door. Here you go. This is so unethical of us, but I love it. Unethical is having to sit here for hours listening to people who do not realize that the solution to their problems will most likely not come from anything I have to say. Everybody's looking for a perfect relationship. There is no such thing, okay?
Yep. I'll drink to that.
And I want to hide away, but I won't disappear, 'cause I never felt this way.
Ruby.
Hi, good evening, Chelsea. How are you this evening?
Well, like you always say, I can't complain because my current situation is someone else's prayer point. What, do you need help with that?
No, I can manage. It looks like you're the one who needs help, though. And from the look on your face, I take it it's with work, isn't it?
You can say that again. I have a lot of work to do tonight, so I'm just gonna go inside.
All right. Well, I hope you have a good evening. Oh, and Chelsea, be sure and say your prayers tonight, all right?
Okay, Miss Ruby, good night.
Good night.
My stash is empty and it's your job to restock, but you didn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was gonna come and do that tomorrow.
Are you supposed to wait until it's completely empty before you restock, Kelly?
I'm sorry, Chelsea. I won't let it happen again.
Oh, I know it won't happen again. Or else somebody's going to be in the unemployment market. Who on earth can that be? Gosh. Hey. My door? Well, hold on. Hey.
What's up, sis? Guess you're not too happy to see me.
Trey, I'm tired. I practically just got in and it's been a long day.
Well, I was just trying to check up on you.
Why?
Because I called you like a million times. You didn't respond back. Then I talked to Mom, and she said that you didn't respond to her texts or calls either.
Trey, I just told you it's been a long day. Besides, you should be used to my responses by now. Y'all should be used to that by now.
Chelsea, we're just checking up on you.
Why are you checking up on me? That's the problem, Trey. My mother and my kid brother will not stop treating me like some charity case. What is it? You guys back off! Do you realize I'm a marriage counselor? I help save these marriages. I do this for a living, so don't you think I'm capable of handling my own love life?
Whoa. Look. I'm a doctor, too. Look, when I get sick, I get help.
That's the point, Trey. I am not sick. I just wish my family would understand that I'm happy the way I am.
Oh, Chelsea. Hold on. What do you do? You don't have to. What do you
push me, pull me, and bend me till I break. You like to see how much
But I get the beautiful lady.
Jack Daniels on the rocks.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Men, I doubt if God really created you in his image because I'm 100% sure God is not a dog.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That definitely is not his wife. And he has the nerve to touch her with his wedding ring. And I bet the poor wife is home now taking care of his kids and making him a home-cooked dinner. So she gets to reward him after his promiscuity and infidelity. What he gets is a warm meal, a warm bath, and of course, a warm bed at home, like a reward for being born a man. Men, marriage, so overrated. I was happy I got married early. A bit naive, a bit unsure of what the future had in store. But I was madly in love, and I was happy. Till I caught Jason in bed with our neighbor's wife. The same person that I helped babysit her kids when Jason took her to get her car fixed while her husband was fighting the war in Afghanistan. I guess they really weren't fixing any car, right? You can say that I was young and quite naive, and that's why that experience knocked the wind out of me. But young or not, men will always be men and do the crap that they always do. Cheat.
touch me.
Food, served hot and ready for consumption, like pork ribs where you eat the meat and spit out the bones. That's exactly how they see women. Why then should I respect any man and treat them specially? I am as independent as any other man out there, and I have a right to treat them as the piece of meat they think women are. So don't blame me for doing what I do. I'm just putting on the big boy pants and taking charge like every other man would love to.
Hey, beautiful. So my name's Raymond, and I've been staring at you from across the bar all night. And I was wondering to myself, what's a pretty young thing like yourself doing all alone? So I thought to myself, why not come over here and buy you a drink?
Do I look like I can't afford to buy my own damn drink? You and your silly friends, you must think I'm a piece of steak at the buffet waiting to be devoured. That's pretty much what women are to you and your goon squad, isn't it?
Well,
Get the hell away from me before I do what will land my too good for you butt in jail tonight.
This was on the house.
Thank you.
Oh, but she's having a double. Looks like somebody's had a rough day. Let's just say if I could handle people like she just did, then my day would have gone way better. Can I say something funny?
No.
You mocking me?
I'm sorry, I'm not. Really.
You just murdered that guy without lifting a finger, right? Not everyone can do that.
Look, I just hate the fact that men think women are dumb, you know, like we're some item that can be picked up, used, and thrown away just like that. I mean, coming up to me with those cheap lines?
Cheap lines. You're hilarious.
Come on. You and I both know that what the fool wanted from me was sex, right?
Maybe.
Well, good. Then why start off with that crappy line? I've been watching you across the bar, I want to buy you a drink, blah, blah, blah.
Would you rather him come up to you and say, hey, lady, I'd like to have sex with you tonight?
Well, not exactly, but I mean, he's been sitting there with his friends, flirting with girls in skirts and in jeans all day. Why didn't he go to them? Why come to me?
I gotta admit, I'm pretty confused. I don't know.
Look, okay, what I'm trying to say is, women should be free to use and dump men the same way men use and dump women, and that's it.
I see. So you'd rather him come up and say, hi, would you like to use and dump me tonight?
I guess so, yeah.
And you would sleep with him, just for the heck of it?
Yep.
Interesting. Woman who knows what she wants. So beautiful. Would you like to use and dump me tonight?
Would you mind if we slow rock tonight? Boy, tell me, would you mind if we slow rock tonight? Make my body rock back and forth, back and forth, the body's back and forth, back and forth. Would you mind if we slow rock tonight? Slow rock, rewind and close your eyes. Pretend that I'm your 24/7 lover. Temps are climbing higher.
Rise and shine, princess. I already ordered breakfast.
That was very thoughtful of you, but I have a life to return to.
And I'm not stopping you, sweetie.
Please don't call me that. I'm not your sweetie.
I'm sorry, if I knew your real name, I'd call you by that. Seriously not gonna tell me your name?
Yes, seriously.
Well, my name is...
I don't want to know your name.
For the record, I had a really great time last night.
Good for you.
You're really not gonna tell me your name? After using and dumping me last night.
Call me Agent Q.
Interesting. All right, Agent Q. You can call me Cowboy X.
Goodbye.
See you around, Agent Q.
Hey, I've called you like a million times. Your 9:30 has been here waiting.
Yeah, okay, right. I'm just 15 minutes away from you. Oh, and Kelly, I need you to get something for me ASAP.
So, are you gonna tell me where you were?
None of your business, Kelly.
I'm your assistant. It is my business to know what my boss has been up to.
Hand me that note. And I said it's none of your business because whatever happened was after office hours.
Oh, I see how this works. So you can call me after work hours to talk about drinks at your house, but I can't know any information about what you did. Is that how this works?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh my gosh, was he good?
Shut up, Kelly. Get out. I'll tell Mrs. Hamilton I'll be with her in a minute.
You will give me information in due time.
Go. Hi, Mrs. Hamilton.
Hi.
I am so sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, no, it's okay. Your assistant filled me in on your family emergency this morning, so.
She did?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Well, family, love them or hate them, they're still yours, right? So, Mrs. Hamilton, let's talk about...
Please call me Melissa.
Okay, Melissa. Let's talk about why you're here today.
Okay. My marriage is falling apart and I need your help.
Okay, let me ask you this question, Melissa. Before we go into any details about why your marriage is falling apart, do you think your marriage is worth saving and fighting for?
Ben is a good man. He really is. He's been so distracted lately. It's like he gets angry about everything and flips at me. So, it's like he's not present. I mean, we can be in the same room, but it's like he's not even there. And we had a fight the other day, and it's like every fight is just settled the same way. He walks out and decides, hey, I'm just gonna go deal with my own thing and goes to the bar, and I'm stuck at home. That's why I came to you, Dr. Hollis, because I don't know what to do from here. I don't, and that's why I need your help.
So, are you saying your marriage is worth fighting for?
Yes. I think so.
I'm sorry about how you feel, Melissa. Because at the end of the day, what I want for my clients is their complete happiness. And that is what we're going to focus on, okay? Making you happy.
That's exactly what I think I need. As long as I have the joy and happiness of my home coming together, be okay.
Okay. Tell you what we'll do. I want you to take these, okay? On one sheet, write down all the good stuff about your husband. The things that made you fall in love with him. The reason you decided to marry him. And on the other sheet, I want you to write down all the bad stuff, the things that drive you crazy, things that you hate about him, okay? And then during our next session, we'll know exactly what steps to take. Does that sound like a plan?
Of course. Thank you, Dr. Hollis, really.
Please call me Chelsea, and do take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome.
As I sit and think about you, can't resist, no, anything about you. There's something that you do to me. It's brand new. so brand new. So brand new.
Hey.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, can I have a Long Island iced tea?
Long day.
I guess you can say that. Excuse me, sorry. There was a guy here with me yesterday, but we didn't come together. Do you
I know who you're talking about. He hasn't come in today.
Is he a regular?
Not really. He comes in occasionally.
Okay, thank you.
It's rushing back, you make me remember summer love, but it was November. Baby, you said it first and I surrender. I can't pretend I'm not still into you. Oh, so why did I call you? Now I want me on you. You got my mind always on you. I guess I'm still loving you. I'll be crushing on you. I'll be crushing on you. I'll be crushing on you. You should let him know, baby. You'll be crushing on you.
Yes, my lady. The radiance of your beauty was too much for my eyes to behold.
Please stop.
I didn't mean to run into you. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'll survive.
So, you gonna take that?
No, it's not important.
So, what are the chances I find you here tonight?
Well, I was supposed to meet someone. I just.
Well, I hope your meeting went well.
You know, sometimes things don't go the way we plan them.
Well, maybe we should stop planning so much and just let things happen.
I'll be crushing on you. You should let him know, baby. You'll be crushing on me. You'll be crushing on me. You'll be crushing on me. You should let him know, baby.
Good morning.
Good morning. What time is it?
It's 7:40. You look so beautiful while you're sleeping, I couldn't wake you up. And I also couldn't let you leave without eating breakfast again. It'd be very ungentlemanly of me. My mom would have given me a spanking if she found out.
Would she give you a trophy for taking a total stranger to bed?
You're not a stranger. You're Agent Q.
I need to take a bath. You're in good shape.
Thanks. I try my best.
Oh, look at you, feeling all fly with yourself. I bet all your girlfriends and side chicks fall for that.
Look, I'm not a vain person. I just like to stay in shape, all right?
Okay.
Please eat something.
Is there something about the food I should be aware of, or are you just being nice? Okay. You know, I've met a lot of guys who start off by being nice and sweet to a woman, and then finally they just reveal themselves as the monsters they truly are.
Sounds like you've been with some really bad guys.
Okay. You're a charmer, a smooth talker.
Don't forget about the hot bod.
And you're funny. Okay. If we're gonna keep seeing each other, then I have to set some ground rules.
Okay. Woman likes to take charge.
First of all, no real names, okay? I remain Agent Q to you, and you remain Cowboy X to me.
Check.
We can only exchange phone numbers to stay in touch.
Check.
Oh, no personal information, okay? Don't ask me what I do for a living. Don't
Look,
ask
I get it. I'm guessing current relationship status is also unavailable.
Look, I don't want to know anything about you any more than I already do, okay?
Which is absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Interesting. You came looking for me at the bar last night, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Why?
No, I was curious. I mean, what kind of guy meets a random lady at the bar and then they end up in a hotel room together and he's nice enough to give her breakfast in bed?
Oh.
You seem a bit disappointed.
No. I just thought it was because the sex was out of this world.
Oh, gosh. What? You're crazy. Hey.
So, are you going to tell me the real reason why you're working from home today? Or do I have to beg on my knees to hear the truth, boss?
Kelly, I had a very long night, and I'm not feeling too well this morning, okay?
Why do I have a feeling that this long night has something to do with that mysterious man that caused that wardrobe malfunction from yesterday?
Will you get off the phone and go do your job? I already emailed something to you to sort out for me at the office. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Good afternoon, Miss Ruby. Good afternoon, Chelsea. I couldn't help but notice that your car was parked outside, which is something of a rarity at this time of the day. So I thought I'd stop by and check up on you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very thoughtful of you. Sorry, please come in.
Thank you. Look, I don't mean to be nosy, but why aren't you at work?
I had a long night and I just felt really drained this morning. And look, I always say sometimes we should just step away from all the hustling and the stress and just take a breather.
It doesn't look to me like you've been taking much of a breather.
Hey, don't judge me. Aren't you the old lady that's still eating cupcakes? I mean, shouldn't you be worried about cholesterol, diabetes, and that high sugar kind of stuff?
Well, hey, I've had my share of pills and health drama. I think that you should care about having good health. But I think too much of the world thinks about it and they forget about the essence of living. The world's forgotten what's important, like love and family, eternity, and where we'll be when this life is over.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Chelsea, you are an amazing woman. Even though you've been through so much, and yet you've accomplished so much, I think it would be unfair of me not to share with you something that would make your life so beautiful, so that you could share the same joy I have every day, because I know 100% where I'm going to be when this life is over. Can you say that about yourself?
Miss Ruby, what makes you so sure that there's another life beyond this? I mean, these pastors and televangelists have got you guys all hooked on this Jesus thing so tight. Believe me, if there is a God up there, he has no love for me.
You couldn't be more wrong, Chelsea. Why, there are millions of people who would do anything to be in your shoes, even with everything you've been through. My darling, God has chosen you, though, specifically to be who you are and where you are.
Tell me something, Miss Ruby. Was it in God's plan for me to have men use me and treat me like crap? I mean, was it in his plan to have my heart broken over and over again? If that is how your God operates, why should I care about him so much? Why?
Come on, I know you still hurt. I know you're angry, and I get it. But the experiences you've been through have made you what you are today.
Which is?
Come on. Your experiences have compelled you to be more driven, more focused, to become something you never thought you could be. Why, look at it this way. Now you're even your own boss.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, it's my brother, and I know what he wants to say. I just don't have the strength for that kind of conversation right now.
Well, I can't judge you for anything, darling. We're all entitled to take a little break from the drama in our lives, aren't we?
Amen to that.
Well, I need to head home now because I'm making meatloaf for dinner. You can join me if you like.
Oh, thank you, Miss Ruby, but I have a bit of work I need to attend to.
Okay. But you know my door is always wide open to you.
I know. Thank you. Is everything okay?
Chelsea, you should return your brother's call. Believe me, you don't want the time to come when you stare at your phone for days on end, wishing against hope that it's your brother calling or some other family member calling for you. Bye for now.
Good morning.
Morning. Thank you.
Yeah. I moved Mr. and Mrs. Crenshaw to 10:30 as you requested, and the Santiagos to noon.
Thank you. Hi, morning. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
I must say, you look like you're really glowing this morning.
Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, I don't want any calls coming through to me for now, okay? I need to...
Hey, is that it? You're not gonna fill me in on any juicy details about who he is?
Kelly, I'm still your boss, okay? No phone calls until my appointments arrive, all right? Thank you. Okay, this is crazy. I cannot be the first person to call. Look, if he cares, it should be the one calling me first. But hey, why should he care? We're not supposed to care. Gosh. What is happening to me? He's just another guy, Chelsea. Get a grip. What are you doing to yourself, Chelsea? So you really serious that you don't drink?
No, I don't.
Wait, am I missing something here? We met at a bar. You ordered the same thing I was drinking, and that was a very strong spirit.
No, you're not missing anything. That's about it.
So did you order that drink just to hit on me?
Not exactly. Wait. Let's just say I had to do something out of the ordinary that night that put me in a not so pleasant state of mind.
So picking up a random lady was your out of the ordinary solution?
It worked. I'm happier now.
So the alcohol put you in a happier place?
No, you're just fishing for compliments.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. So how old is Agent Q?
Hey, haven't you heard it's not cool to ask a lady her age?
All right.
That. I'm old enough.
Fair enough.
What do you need to know?
Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo.
Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo.
She said she wanna wind up on it. She no wanna leave me alone, leave me alone. A limpo, limpo, limpo on it. Me a zoom, 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 me a zoom, zoom. Sexy lady, me a back to the way you dey jump kololo. The way you dey wine, you dey want kololo. You too sexy like my sax kololo. Omoge watch your sorrow. If you don't mind me, I go take you to Paul. Today, not today, yeah me sax I won't play. Just share limpo, 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 limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ àwọn tèmi fẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo, jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo.
Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Your behind is one of a kind, making me lose up my mind. I really, really love the way you whine. Baby girl, me I no go mind. A very, very good girl, with a very, very bad move. Me a very, very good boy, with a very sharp guy move. I'm more to quality, to the tuning quantity. See you better gravity. If you do your duty, I go give you my infinity.
Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo.
Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, ṣí mi sílẹ̀ jẹ́ limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Mr. DJ mo fẹ́ limpo, sexy ladies want limpo. Rihanna, Rihanna, they call me Lamborghini. Rihanna, Rihanna, give me shots. Rihanna, I ain't doing this beat. Rihanna, Rihanna, Mr. DJ. Rihanna, listen.
Somebody must really be missing somebody.
You scared the hell out of me.
I had clients at the office today, okay? I was just so busy. Wait, so are you saying you're missing me that much?
Yeah, I thought I scared you off with that sushi thing.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I'm sorry. But it was fun being chased around by raw fish.
So, can we have dinner tonight?
What, dinner? Okay, tell you what. I'll talk to you later. I have so much to talk to you. Bye. Hey.
Hi. Okay. I'm tired of being kept in the dark about this mystery man. I'm your assistant, and I need to know the details of my boss's life so that I can help manage it.
Are you out of your mind, Kelly?
Come on. You know, it's not fair. I hate being kept in the dark.
Well, then go outside and get some sunshine.
You have taken away that sunshine and kept it in your closet. Please bring me into the light, oh boss.
Stop this, Kelly.
At least tell me his name.
I don't know his name.
Seriously? You're dating a guy and you don't even know his name?
We're not dating.
Not dating? So what is it?
I really don't know what to call it.
Well, whatever you choose to call it, he really is making you glow.
Cowboy eggs.
Excuse me?
Cowboy eggs. That's what I call him. And he calls me Agent Q. It's our thing, you know? Okay, look, he doesn't know my name. I don't know his name, and everybody's happy.
Oh my God. My boss is probably in a relationship with the most wanted serial killer in the world, and she doesn't even know it. I hope I'm in your will, because when you finally vanish with this mystery man and you never return, I'm going to be the one that's going to need to be taken care of, because I'm going to be the only one with this kept secret.
Kelly, you're crazy.
Ma'am, your next appointment is here.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's send her in.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We will continue this conversation later, boss.
Go. Based on this, I believe your marriage is worth saving.
I think he's having an affair. He's my husband, so I'll love him, you know, and I want him back. I'll forgive him if he slept with anyone. But because, you know, we took vows, and that's important to me. For better or for worse. But what could be worse than your husband having an affair? I pray to God it's not true. Please. But you know, I'll forgive him. I have to. But he's my husband. And I love him. I'm so sorry. I don't know what.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize, okay? Sometimes we all just need to let it all out, whichever way we can. Do you think your husband will be willing to come in with you?
No, I feel like we don't even talk these days to each other anymore.
But does he want this marriage to work? I mean, it's one thing for you to want it to work. It's another thing for him to want it to work. I would really love to sit with both of you and talk. You and your husband, Ben.
Yes, Benjamin.
Okay. I want you to try and talk to him and see if he's willing. Get him to come in with you next week. I want to talk to both of you together because that's the only way I can make my assessment. And after that, we'll take it from there, okay?
Well, I'll do my best. But, well, thank you so much, Dr. Hollis.
You're welcome, Melissa. It's okay.
I hope Agent Q enjoyed the food.
I did. It was very nice, thank you. I just found my new addiction.
Look, I hope I'm not breaking any rules here, but can I at least know your name?
No. Not good, no. I like things the way they are, okay? I'm happy. And I believe you are too because you said so before, right? But these rules are good for me. They're safe for us. That way there are no extra strings attached, no weird commitments, nothing at all.
Relax. Look, I'm not asking for your social security number or your hand in marriage or anything. Just the name.
No.
Well, my name is...
Stop! Don't, please.
I'm sorry,
I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know any more than I already do, which is absolutely nothing.
I'm sorry, I don't want you to think that I'm one of those guys who just sees women as like a sex object.
Look, I know what I signed up for when we started this, okay? I'm not a child, so I totally get it. Don't feel guilty about anything.
The truth is, I really do care.
Please just stop it!
Look, now you're asking me to pretend to be someone I'm not. Because I care about you, I do. You want some more wine?
Yes, please, thank you.
So, I think we should get out of the city for a while. Get out of the hustle and bustle of city life and just go somewhere and chill.
I don't know. I have a lot on my plate.
Are you seriously gonna turn down every request that I make? Come on.
Where are we going?
Can't tell you.
What? Seriously? Look, what if you're a serial killer and you want to hide me in your basement forever?
Curious enough to find out?
No!
Feel as strong as the ocean. I see myself in the sky. So if the sky and the night is how I feel, I'll be fine. I know that I'll be alright. Just call me blue, 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 and I will be cool, cool, cool. I don't have to be black or white. I don't have to feel hot or cold. Sometimes I beat between dark and bright. So calling me blue, 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 and I'll be cool. Just calling me blue. Sometimes I don't feel like dancing. I just wanna be left alone. So if I don't feel like talking about it, it don't mean something is wrong. So if you call me blue, 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 that's just fine. I'll be cool, cool, cool. I don't have to be black or white.
Thank you.
Welcome to Pearl House.
This is beautiful. Wow.
This way.
Oh my days. What is this place?
This place is over 100 years old. My friend owns the property. It's always been a place of laughter and peace, great memories. Whenever the world gets too crazy and I want to regain my sanity, this is where I come and hide. I hope you can have a good time this weekend.
I hope so too.
This is your room for the weekend.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is where you're gonna stay. Alone.
We're sleeping in separate bedrooms? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First, you bring me to a 100-year-old house, and now I'm sleeping in a room all by myself. Is that something I should be worried about?
No. Look, this weekend isn't about sex or rolling around naked with each other. I think this is a chance for us to really get to know each other. Besides, we've had more sex than some couples have in 10 years of marriage. Look, I think this is a chance for us to start over. The right way.
Okay.
I got you this.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
I hope it fits. Dinner's at 7.
Wake up from this dream, Chelsea. This is too good to be true. Girl, enjoy this moment. If you finally found a man to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, make the most of it. Enjoy every moment.
You look like an angel.
Thank you. You look very handsome.
Next to you, I feel like Smeagol. Please.
Thank you. I must say, this is not what I expected, but it's beautiful.
I'm glad you like it. I hope you like the food even more. Oh, and hey, there's no sushi tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for being our guest at Carl House today. My name is Mahesh, and I'll be at your service this evening.
Okay, thank you.
A toast to life, health, friendship, rediscovery, and a fresh start.
To happiness. True happiness. The food was good, the wine great. This whole experience out of this world.
I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you.
You want to take a walk with me?
Okay. It was nice, thank you.
You want to have a seat?
Yes, thank you. I'm really trying very hard to understand why you're doing all of this.
You have a great personality. You should be made to feel this way every day. Good person. Fun. Good.
How can you say that when you don't even know me?
So let me know you. I feel like we're past this whole Agent Q Cowboy X thing.
But I like calling him Cowboy X.
Did I ever mention that one of the things that attracted me to you that night at the bar was your accent?
No, you didn't mention that.
I recognize it as one of the tropical accents, either the Caribbean islands or African. Yours is very refined. You know, it's very...
What do you mean, very refined?
Well, you don't sound like the Africans from The Last King of Scotland. I saw that movie, and Forrest Whitaker wouldn't have won that Oscar if he didn't portray that character so well.
You see, that's the problem I have with the way Africa is represented to the world through film and media. Not all Africans talk like that. In fact, less than 30% of Africans sound like that. The media just portrays silly images of mountains and villages and caves, dying children to the world, and that becomes their truth about Africa. We're not as bad as they make us out to be. Listen, some Africans who've never left the shores of Africa speak better English than a lot of Americans.
Really?
Yes, really. There's no car that you can find on the streets of New York and Los Angeles that you can't find on the streets of Lagos and Abuja.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you're from?
Yes. Those are cities in Nigeria. I was born in Atlanta, but after my parents split, my mother took me back to Abuja. But my brother stayed back with my father. I was 4 at the time. Then I came back when I was 17, and I've lived here ever since.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I remember something that happened to me in college. So I was trying to use a ruler, and a girl walked up to me and she says, can I teach you how to use that?
Oh my.
Honestly, this is true. I'm not kidding. And I said to her, girl, we do not live on trees in Africa, okay? It was crazy.
Wow.
So, what kind of guy has a friend that owns a place like this?
Well, I work in the finance industry with some interest in real estate. So through my job, I meet a lot of people, and I guess you could say I'm very good at building relationships and keeping them.
Okay, it's either you're very good at your job, or you're one of those born with a gold spoon in their hands and some bling dangling down their necks. But, you know, you seem very normal.
Oh, it's good to know that I'm normal. At least that eliminates the fact I could have brought you here to lock you in the basement forever, right? No, I won't lie. My father did do very well for himself. Growing up, I was always very independent. I guess you could say I was a rebellious kid. The other kids growing up in the country club, they were all spoiled brats. You know, they would always talk about, you know, whose dad is richer and some silly trips around the world and vacations, and they would never talk about their plans for the future. Instead, I had to listen to who had more in their trust fund, and it just drove me nuts. So I decided I wanted to be my own person, you know, do things my way, make my own money. So I went renegade. I refused to study law like my father wanted, and the rest is history.
I bet he's proud of what you've made of yourself.
I wouldn't know. Yeah. He took his words and thoughts about me to his grave about 3 years ago.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I made peace with it in my heart. I knew I should have told him that when he was around, but I didn't. But it taught me that if you feel something, you say something. Life's too short. So I like to seize every moment. Make the best of it.
Chelsea.
What?
My name is Chelsea.
Scott. Nice to meet you.
There's something that you do to me. It's brand new. It's so brand new. So brand new. You make me feel alive. You make me feel alive. Wake me up from the dead. I can breathe again. You make me come to life. You make me come to life. Excited. Not another dull moment in you. Lifted. Every day I spend with you. My friends say that I've changed, but I can't stay the same. Loving you.
I had a great time this weekend. Thank you.
Me too. I wish I was dropping you off at home, though. It's kind of weird leaving you out here.
I know, but it's okay.
I could drive right behind you, just to make sure you get home safe.
I'm fine.
You still don't trust me with the address? Think I'm a serial killer?
Don't worry, sweetie. Soon enough.
Cowboy X to Sweetie. Really moving up the ladder pretty fast.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Look at your bag.
All right.
Something that you do to me. It's brand new. It's so brand new. So brand new. You make me feel alive. You make me feel alive.
Jesus! Sorry about that up there, big sis. I ain't mean to spook you.
You should have called me.
Called you? Hello? I'm trying to call you for like 2 weeks. And you haven't responded to any of my messages. I mean, it's not like you would have called back anyway. But I just had to come back and get some of my documents I left from when I moved out.
Trey, you were not specific in any of your messages.
Do you think I was calling about something else or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold up. Where were you this weekend?
None of your business, Trey.
Ah, look at it. Look, I see it. It's a match. You got a match. Oh, you got some. You're not gonna run away this time. I need the details. What's going on?
Young man, will you get out of my way?
Who was this man that stole my big sister's heart? See, look at it. I see it. I see it. Only a man makes a woman smile like that. Chelsea, you need to give me the details. What is going on?
Trey, your patients are waiting for you at the hospital. And those nurses that are always drooling over you, you need to go.
Don't worry. It's not about me. Tonight, it's all about you.
Tonight, you are leaving my house.
What?
Turn off the light when you leave, Trey.
That's cold. Now, that's cold. So now, what? You see, now that's cold. That gets me right here.
Mrs. Hamilton is here with her husband.
Oh, okay, great. Send them in.
How are you doing? Oh, could be better.
Good.
You look great.
Oh, thank you.
This is my husband, Ben. Ben, this is Dr. Hollis.
Your husband?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Oh, right. Please sit down.
Let me start by saying it was not easy getting him here.
I can imagine with his busy schedule, work, lunch, and he definitely must want to save his marriage for him to be here.
I don't even know. He hasn't spoken more than 10 words to me all day. He's been on his phone talking and texting somebody and...
Really? Was it work? Friends? The other woman? Mr. Hamilton, if you won't talk to your wife, at least talk to me. That's why you're here, isn't it? To talk.
You see what I have to deal with on a daily basis? This silence is driving me insane. He, was always on his phone talking to someone, texting God knows who, God knows what, and then there's the late nights at work and the long, unexpected weekends, and I know he won't admit it, but I know. I feel it. I feel like he's having an affair. Why am I not enough for you? If there's something other women can give you that I can't, please just tell me, please. Okay? I mean, I do the best I can. Am I too ugly? Am I too old that you don't find me desirable? Is that what it is? Because I do whatever I can. I cook, I clean, I do your laundry. I do everything I can, what a woman should do to make their man happy. So why? Why do you do this? I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. Please just talk to me.
Mr. Hamilton, can you see the pain that you're causing the woman in your life? Or should I say the women in your life? guess what I'm trying to ask is, are you having an affair, Mr. Hamilton? What do you think the other woman can give you? You think she's prettier, sexier, better in bed, more romantic than this wonderful woman that you have at home? Or are you just messing around with her to satisfy your sexual desires? How do you think she will handle it, Mr. Hamilton? Do you think she'll walk into the office of a therapist or into a gun shop to buy a gun?
This was a bad idea.
No, Ben.
I told you that, and as always, you never listen to me.
Ben, please come back, Ben! What am I supposed to do? I swear I love him. I love him so much, but he just won't. I can't lose him to another woman. I can't. Dr. Hollis, I can't.
Chelsea, hold on a second. Just wait up.
Just get away from me!
Look, just give me a chance to explain.
Explain what? That your name is not Scott, it's Ben? Or that you're married? Or that the same person who your beautiful and caring wife is coming to for counseling is the same woman you're having an affair with, and that woman happens to be me? What do you want to explain that I don't already understand, Scott? Or Ben? Or is it Mr. Hamilton? What is your name?
I'm sorry.
No, don't you dare. Don't play the sorry card with me, because you would not apologize if you were not caught pants down today. How long do you want to continue with this charade?
I wanted to tell you.
When you were making love to me all night? Or was it the dinner dates or the lunch dates? Or was it over the weekend at the car house when you blew my mind with sweet words? Or was it going to be an, oh baby, I'm crazy about you. I love making love to you all night. You complete me. Oh, but wait a minute. I'm married.
Look, I wanted to tell you from the beginning, okay? But you're the one who wanted no full names, no disclosure, no nothing. Okay, you wanted to be anonymous and you practically enforced it like a dictator. What was I supposed to do?
Oh, now it's my fault. Is that a card you want to play?
That's not what I'm saying.
Is it my fault that as a married man you walk into a bar, pick up some random chick and sleep with her? It's my fault. Get your lying, filthy self away from me before I call the cops.
Chelsea.
Get away.
Chelsea. Will you just wait?
There was a place There was a time when we almost had it. Yeah, we almost had it. Shadows erased, stars in your eyes, just an empty bedroom. Now I don't know where you are. You walked away. You took my heart. You took my faith. I keep chasing down all of these clues. Keep picking up more proof of the love you stole, like a criminal. I keep digging deeper for some trace. Keep thinking if you stayed, we could have had it all. But you're a criminal. You walked away. You took my heart. You took my faith. I keep chasing down all of these clues. Keep picking up more proof of the love you stole, like a criminal. I keep digging deeper for some trace. Keep thinking if you stayed, we could have had it all. But you're a criminal.
Chelsea, I know you're in there. Open the door. Open the door right now.
You walked away. You took my heart. You took my faith.
I'm so sorry about everything. I can't imagine what you must be feeling, but what are you going to do?
I don't know. I just feel like choking the life out of him.
And after he's dead, what will you do? Feel the peace you think you need?
How could I have been so stupid?
Oh, my darling, you're not stupid. You're the smartest person I know. I mean, to make mistakes, that's what makes us human. God gave us the ability to make choices, whether they're right or wrong. He doesn't judge us for that. Now is the time to determine whether this choice you've made is bad or good. If it is bad, you got to own up to it. Deal with it, face it, learn what you can from the mistake, and then move on. Come on, sweetie, you gotta stop beating yourself up. Now is the time for the hard questions. Your answer will determine whether you are going to experience this short-term happiness and long-term misery, or whether you will experience what you're going through right now in exchange for an eternity of great happiness. Darling, do you love this man? Yeah. Do you think he loves you back? You spoke to his wife. Do you think she still loves him?
Yes.
Well, do you think that you would like it if some other woman were to try to take away the man that you were still in love with?
No.
Well, if he could leave her for you, then why would you think that he wouldn't leave you for someone else? Oh, darling, come on. Honey, we all make mistakes. You listen to your heart. It will tell you what to do. Good morning, Dr. Hollis.
Mrs. Hollis?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Hey. I totally didn't buy the story of you being sick. If you're gonna go AWOL, I should be the first person on the surface of the earth that should know when and why. So tell me, what's going on?
Oh. Jeez. Well, your expressions are not helping the situation now, are they?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Kelly, stop pacing.
So what was his explanation for all of this?
What's there to explain that's not obvious already? The part that he's married? Or the part that he didn't think he should have mentioned it to me and let the concept of falling in love with a married man be my choice?
You love him?
No man has ever made me feel the way he makes me feel.
Does he feel the same way about you?
I really don't know.
I think you have a right to know.
What's the point? He's married.
You deserve to know.
Don't.
Look, I never meant to hurt you.
But you did. Is your name even Scott?
Yes. It's Benjamin Scott Hamilton. Like that night at the bar, I just had a major fight with Melissa. I was so frustrated, angry, I had to get out of the house. All right, so I came to the bar, hoping I could drown my sorrows in a drink. I wasn't expecting to meet you, but I did. It was like you took the veil off my eyes so I could see the world the way I was supposed to see it. You brought the sparks, the fire.
That was the other woman satisfying your sexual fantasies.
No, you were much more than that. In you, I found a friend, a lover, and a soulmate.
And where does your wife fit into all of this? That weekend at the Carl house, all that talk about making me feel like the beautiful woman that I am, was for what? Did you even mean any of that?
Yes, I did.
And when was the last time you said those words to your wife? For so long, I guarded my heart from men and refused to be any man's pawn. I took control of my world and did things my way because of people like you. And then I let my guard down and I let you in. I let myself fall foolishly in love with you. Did you even feel anything close to love for me?
wasting our own time. I know that you're scared, but fear is not our own crime. So take down your torches and step off these porches. Don't know who you are to me, you're just gorgeous. Well, let's start with this and turn down the light.
I hope you can find some peace in this. From Ruby.
Is this what you were waiting for? What you want to find and turn down the light? Is this what you were waiting for? What you want to find on this lonely night? Forget what we've done. It's over, the war's won.
So whoever knows what is good to do and does not do it is guilty of sin.
Bury your thoughts. Pretend like you have.
Okay, let's read something else this time. So letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death, but letting the Spirit control your mind leads to life and peace.
Dr. Hollis, it's such a surprise.
Hi, Melissa. I'm really sorry to barge in on you like this, but I really need to see you.
Oh, of course, you're always welcome after everything you've done for me. Please come in. please take a seat.
Thank you.
Can I get you any coffee, water, tea, anything?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Are you sure, Dr. Hollis? I can.
And please call me Chelsea.
Oh, okay. So, what do I owe this visit? Is everything okay?
Yes. I know it's not right to bring this kind of conversation to your home. But being a woman like you, I know how painful it is. I know the pain and trouble you must be going through in your marriage. I know it's painful to be betrayed by that one person that you've chosen to give your heart to, only for him to turn around and make you feel like a silly joke. I guess what I'm trying to say is,
What?
Your husband is having an affair.
Oh my God. Why? I did everything I was supposed to do. I was faithful. I was respectful. I loved him more than anyone in this world.
Melissa, listen. The only reason I came to you was because you told me at the office that even if you found out that he was having an affair, you would forgive him because you love him. Do you still feel that same way about your Ben? Melissa, is your marriage worth fighting for?
Yes, it is. I love him. We made vows, and that's everything to me. You don't just abandon the ship because there's a bump in the road, right?
I'll help you. I'll help you get your man back. Look, you're 1 in a million, and you deserve to be happy. I know this is against the ethics of my profession, but I know that I can help you get him back. My ways might not be conventional, but we can do this. Just play by the rules.
Yes, yes. I will do anything.
Okay. First, your husband cannot know about this. He can't even know that I know where you live, okay? Then you have to terminate my services as your marriage counselor, because this is off the records. Just consider this as my gift to you for being the sweetest soul on earth.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hollis. You're just an angel that fell from heaven.
Okay, first, you need to understand how the mind of men work. Men are usually driven by what they see. Women are driven by what they hear. Show a man a little cleavage and his thoughts towards you spiral out of control. It's not because they want to be animals. It's just the way they're wired. Ask yourself, my husband got married to me because he thought I was beautiful, sexy, and the best woman in the world for him. So what made him change his mind along the way? What made him suddenly realize that he wanted more? What was I doing before he got me that made him always long for me? Truth is, you paid attention to every single thing you were putting on because you knew he was coming to see you. You were careful about every detail. The color of your lipstick, the smell of your perfume. You did all that to make him desire you. You make sure your nails have the right colors and were well manicured. At that point, if you could change your hairstyle for every time he visited, you would have. You wanted to give him something fresh every single time. So what exactly happened? Marriage happened. The moment we get married, women tend to just chill, get comfortable and complacent. We easily forget that the man had a very weird imagination and fantasy of a life filled with loads of daily sex with his sexy and beautiful wife he married. Those fantasies don't go away. They don't die. In their heads, you have the same crazy fantasies and you will desire and crave for them all the days of your life as they intend to crave for you.
My goodness. I can't. You look amazing.
Are you sure? I feel like it's a little short and tight for a Christian woman.
For your husband? In your house? Seriously?
If you're not gonna do something in public, why would you do it in private?
Melissa, come. I want to talk to you about this Christianity and church thing. Because honestly, I believe this is the biggest problem you're having with your husband, Ben. What do you mean what you can't do in public, you can't do it in private? Are you going to be sleeping with your husband in public? I think the Bible said that no woman should deprive her husband of what his rights are. It's his right to be loved on, overfed sexually in his house. And if this dress you're wearing is going to do the job, then so be it. Look, I'm not very big on religion, but I don't think the way you're going about it is the way God planned it to be. Now, I'm not saying you should stop being spiritual, but I believe the Bible also said that whatever you do, do it in moderation, right?
Yes, it does.
Good. So even as you read your Bible and you pray 1,000,000 times over, you need to make out time for your man. He feels like he's 10th place in your life after church service, worship service, baptism, Bible study, focus group, small group, choir practice.
I'm not in the choir.
Oh, gosh. Okay. My point is, Ben needs to feel important in his home again. You need to make out time for conversations, real conversations, human and fun conversations.
Hey, we talk.
I know you talk, but I bet it's about what you read in Pastor this book or Pastor that book or 1001 Ways to Make Your Marriage Better by Dr. God knows what.
Okay, those books are actually really helpful.
Melissa, they're helpful, but he wants to talk to you. He wants to hear you speak. He doesn't want to feel like he's listening to some pastor through you. Ben wants to talk about goofy stuff, social issues. He wants to feel like a kid again. Look, this is a man who wants to know that he still has his beautiful and sexy and caring wife, the one he fell in love with and married. Not this one that's brainwashed by some preacher.
But I want my husband to love God as much as I do.
Oh, well, how has that worked out for you? Instead of drawing him closer to God, you are making him feel resentment for the same faith you want him to have. He will never listen to you unless you speak the same language. What I'm trying to say is, give the man something to desire. The same thing the other woman has to offer. You have it in abundance. Make him remember that everything that he wants and is looking for is right here with him in his house. When was the last time you made love to your husband?
You
see, you can't even remember.
Oh, that's Ben. I'm sorry. He's not usually home this early.
No, I can't move. No, you gotta go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen.
Welcome home, baby.
Hey. Is everything okay? okay?
Yeah. Just trying something new and fresh.
Okay.
Sweetie, we've both been so stressed. You have been really stressed. So I was thinking, maybe we can start over? I'm so sick of fighting.
Okay, Melissa, things aren't just gonna go back to they were in a flash. Right? Things are complicated now.
Ben, how complicated can it be that you turn your eyes away from your own wife, that you love, that you married? What are these women giving you that I haven't? Teach me. I want to know how to please my husband. You know, I'm not begging you to stay. If you don't love me anymore, I understand. But if there's even 10% chance, that's enough hope I need. Can we go put my dress up to good use upstairs? I know you were looking.
Why don't you do the things you say you're gonna do? 'Cause lately all you've been is anything but true. We're running out of time, there's nowhere else to go. It's crystal clear to me that you need to know I'm all out of love. There's no fire left inside. I'm all out of love. No more holding you at night. I'm all out of love. There is nothing left to hide. I'm all out of love. It's not what you say, boy, it's in your eyes. Can't believe it's taken this long for me to realize. Hey, you said that I'm your only girl, but it's not true. Said enough is enough. Now, baby, we're through.
Why? Why? If you care as much as they say you do, then why is my life like this? Am I really that bad? Am I so horrible that you would let me live this life of misery, of pain, of sadness? I help people every day. I fix their relationships and I give them a sense of direction. I give them hope. I help them find peace while you just sit up there and watch me come home every night to loneliness and absolutely nothing.
just this one time that I feel like I finally found my soulmate. The person that makes me so happy. The man who could just be the one. Turns out the joke is on me. Someone else's husband. Like, seriously? And you expect me to believe that you have my back? That you care about me? You don't care about me. You're only concerned with people like Miss Ruby who sit in church every day and every night praying to you. But what about me? What am I supposed to do? How do I survive this pain, this misery, this sadness? Please. Help me, please. I need you to help me, Lord, please.
You're the roof in the rain, the ark in my flood. You're the mercy in the pain, the life inside of the blood. You're as fast as a dream, and as calm as the evening breeze. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die,
Don't stay up too late, sweetie. Bedroom holds something magical for you tonight. You better come get it. Melissa. Mwah.
You're the light in the dark, casting away the fear. Whenever I fall apart, you're the voice that I hear, and I will bow at your feet and surrender all of me. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die, I will give you my life. Till I die.
Breakfast is ready.
Good morning.
Morning.
Till I die.
The I am that I am, the one who saved me. You know my name, I know you love me. Through the fire and storm, you held me close to your heart. You said you'd take care of me. The I am that I am.
God, I pray and thank you for my great husband, my pillar, protector. I ask that you are with him wherever he goes, whatever he does. I ask that you send your angels to guide him. And God, I ask you to just give him wisdom to make the right choices wherever he is, whether it's work, in his life, with his family. God, I ask you to make his light shine so bright, kings and nations seek him for counsel. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. See you tonight.
Okay, no problem. Just make copies, all right? Good.
Morning, Boss.
Morning, Kelly.
You're looking really good this morning.
Oh, thank you.
Like, seriously, you're glowing. Is there anything I'm missing here?
Let's just say, I have set my priorities straight and I found true love.
Wait a minute. Is Scott leaving his wife for you?
Kelly, gosh, no.
You got me all worried. I was about to start to calculate lawsuits and all that.
Are you kidding? Look, I have just figured out that there's a God up there who loves and appreciates me more than any man ever will.
Yeah, she's got the Jesus bug.
Look, call it whatever you want, okay? I have rediscovered myself and I'm beginning to know who I really am.
You see, you're starting to sound like those televangelists on TV.
Kelly, I will smack you in the head with my purse.
Okay, my boss is in there somewhere.
I am genuinely happy, regardless of the things that are going on around me.
And what about that whole Ben, Scott, Mrs. Hamilton saga? Does that just blow away like everything else?
As much as I'm ashamed of what I've done, I've learned my lessons and I'm really trying to make everything right.
You know what? I'm always here for you, and I hope everything works out. But I gotta get back to my desk before you start infecting me with your little Jesus bug.
You can't run away from me forever, Kelly. You still work for me. Hello? Hey, Melissa. I'm sorry. My phone was downstairs and I was upstairs.
No, it's okay. Are you at the office yet?
No, I'm still home, but I'm just about to head out.
Okay, could you do me a huge favor and come to the house now?
What, now?
Please, just don't say no. Just come now.
Melissa, look, I have an early appointment and...
It'll be so quick, I promise. Please, 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 please.
Okay, all right. I'll stop by.
Thank you, thank you.
Wait, what about your husband?
No, it'll be fine. It's safe.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Where are you?
Yeah, I just came to pick up something quickly at the store.
Why'd you take my car?
Well, you were parked behind me, so I just decided to take your car.
Look, my laptop and stuff is in there. I need it for a meeting this morning, okay?
Okay, I'll be home as soon as I can.
Okay.
Hello, Melissa?
Hey, are you there yet?
No, I'm still a good distance away from you.
Okay, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. I'll meet you there.
Is everything okay?
No, yeah, everything's fine. Okay.
Okay. All right, see you soon.
No, I'll be there soon. Just hold them off for a second, all right? I'll be there, all right? Everything's prepared. It's on my laptop. Just hold them off. Okay. Where are you? What's going on?
Sorry, baby. I'm about 10 minutes out, okay?
The meeting's about to start and you have my entire presentation with you.
Don't worry. I'm on my way. I'll be there as soon as I can, okay?
A flat. Where are you?
Someone's actually helping me out now, so I should be home soon, okay?
Would you call AAA already?
No, a good man actually stopped and decided to help me, so.
Look, I will meet you there and you can take your own car back home.
No, I need you at the house. There's a surprise coming later and I need you to be there, okay?
Look, woman, you have my entire presentation with you. I need to get there.
Ben? Hello?
Melissa.
Stupid battery.
We'll soon be done, man. It's a good thing you had a very good spare.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing at home?
I live here. No, what are you doing here?
What? Your wife called and... Never mind, just tell her I stopped by.
No, Chelsea, just wait. I really need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Look, please, it's only gonna take a second. Look, she's gonna be home any second. I really need to talk to you before then. Please. Please. Please, sit.
I'd rather be on my feet.
Look, I'm sorry that I didn't tell you I had a wife. Look, I wanted to tell you I did. I couldn't find the words and I knew it would crush you.
So how do you think I felt when I found out the way I found out? I'm crushed?
That's why I'm here now. I'm begging for your forgiveness.
I'm not the one you should be begging for forgiveness. You should be talking to your wife and to God.
How am I supposed to tell my wife that the woman I was having an affair with and fell in love with was her marriage counselor? Yes. I fell helplessly in love with you. You brought out emotions in me that I didn't even know I had. I didn't want to lose that.
Stop! I bet you didn't want to lose your wife too. And so I became a pawn in your stupid game.
Look, it wasn't a game,
Then
Chelsea.
what was it? What do you want me to call it? So while you were rolling around in bed with me doing such ungodly things, were you thinking of her too? I bet she was in this house, longing for your touch, for your kiss. But you were far away in another woman's arms, in my arms. So while you left me to go home to a cold and lonely bed, you came home to a nice and warm bed with your wife in it.
Chelsea.
Say it! I've made my peace with God, and I'm trying to fix my life. I hope you do the same. Melissa,
Get out of my house.
Please. Please just let me get the hell out of my house! What's going on?
I don't know. Ma'am, it's okay. She had a heart attack. You need to get her out of here.
Oh, gosh. Please, Miss Ruby, don't worry, okay? God is watching you. God is watching you, Miss Ruby. Please, I'll come with you. I'm right behind you. Please don't take her. No, no. Please, just.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can I help you?
I'm Detective Miller. This is my partner, Detective Hawk.
Ma'am?
We're here to talk with you about your neighbor, Miss Ruby, that passed away last night.
What about?
Ma'am, we're really sorry about the loss. It seemed like you two were very close. Ma'am, we found this in her bedroom. We believe she left this for you.
Is this a suicide?
She did not commit suicide, but she did leave that note for you.
Sorry it's open. We had to. Police business, you know.
Please come in.
Thank you, ma'am, but you should read that privately, and if we have further questions, we know how to get in touch with you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
My sweet Chelsea, I'm sure that by the time you're reading this letter, I will be in a better place where I don't have to drink some silly meds every day just to get out of bed. I am very sure some handsome men here have been waiting to see a hot lady like me come through. So go ahead, laugh at me. You'll see my hot stud when you get here. And my dear, you have to do all you can to make sure that you make it here. Please, make it to heaven. I know your heart must be heavy, and you must be sad and confused. Don't be. I was never afraid of death because I had a full assurance of what eternity had in store for me. I made the right choice to follow Jesus and to follow God with all my heart. People may be weeping for me now, but I'm the one up here laughing and hoping that they somehow make the right choice to be where I am. I'm so glad you made the right choice, Chelsea. I knew my time to cross over was drawing close, and I felt you were my last assignment. Chelsea, don't let your mistakes haunt you. God has big plans for you. I have seen it, and I believe it. Remember, the devil will always want to remind you of your mistakes. Don't let him. When God assures you your sins are washed away, believe me, they are, and he will make you brand new. I love you, but God loves you even more. Know that.
Melissa. You don't have to say anything. Ben told me everything. I don't blame you. I forgave the woman who was sleeping with my husband that day you stepped into my house. Chelsea, I admire your courage. After everything, you saved my marriage. You saved my home. Thank you.
You got diamonds and pearls, big cars and girls, but deep inside you know you need much more. There's an emptiness, no happiness, but that's what your heart is longing for. And clubs, trips around the world, it won't heal the pain. Deep inside your heart, you can hear him calling you. His said, come to me, and I will take the pain away. I'll take the pain away. Open up your heart. The Lord is knocking. He's waiting, waiting. Open up your heart.
Partying and big ballin', that's what you into. Forgetting that the Lord in your life is instrumental. Little did you know what you're doing is detrimental. Not to your body, but your soul, that's what you in for. I've been there before, I understand the pain, but you can't mask it with fast cars and gold chains. Every night a different girl, man, that ain't right. You caught up in this world and it ain't right. Many a times you heard him, but you choose to ignore. But the good thing is he loves you and that's forevermore. And no matter what you're going through, open your heart and let him in, amen.
He said, come to me, and I will take the pain away. I'll take it away. Open up your heart.
Let him in, he's knocking on the door.
What are you waiting for?
So what you waiting for? All you gotta do is open up your heart.
Feel as strong as the ocean. I see myself in the sky. So if the sky and the night, it's how I feel, I'll be fine. I know that I'll be alright. Just calling me blue, 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 and I will be cool, cool, cool. I don't have to be black or white. I don't have to feel hot or cold. Sometimes I beat between dark and bright. So calling me blue, 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 and I'll be cool. Just calling me blue. Sometimes I don't feel like dancing.